Hey guys, welcome back. Just gonna give you a little update. I went ahead and I put all the water, RODI water, and live sand, live rock into the system. Started it up, started the skimmer up, started everything up. So let's go ahead and take a view, take a look. Sorry about the tank. It looks a little cloudy right now because of the live sand going in. It's about a 2-inch sand bed, maybe give or take 2.5. Definitely like the look of the LEDs. It's right now all the way up blues, and then this is what it looks like with both LED blue and white all the way up. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. This is what it looks like with all blue. It's pretty neat. But I think I'm gonna go 100% royal blues and 50% cool whites. It seems to be what everyone does to give it that pop for the corals. I do have some live rock in there. I'm gonna try and zoom up on it. No. I apologize again, guys. I cannot see any of my live rock, but it's back there. I've got maybe 4 or 5 pieces, and let me tell you, I've already seen a bunch of stuff come out already. A bunch of snails, a bunch of starfish. Really cool, and it's actually the good starfish. It's not the bad starfish. I forget what the name is. Asteris starfish. Those guys, they can be a nuisance, especially. Oh, here, let me back out. I apologize for that view. They can definitely be a nuisance because of they like to hide underneath corals. They can eat zoas. I've heard. So everything seems to be working okay. LEDs are working really good. I went and hung them up above. I did this just so that I can adjust it if I want to. All I have to do is unhook this right here and raise it up or lower it. I have more. Really inexpensive over at Home Depot. I think it was like 69 or 79 cents a foot maybe. Like I said, really inexpensive. I just got some hooks. Those hooks up there are able to hold up to 50 pounds. Definitely not holding 50 pounds, but you know, better safe than sorry. The overflow is working really good right now. Have no problems with it. Not a lot of gurgling at all. That's the one thing with overflows, is people have a lot of problems with the noise. Hopefully I don't have a lot of problems with this one. If I do, I might put a couple holes in this one. I heard that's the one thing you can do to prevent that. Down below, the sump is actually looking really good. There's more live rock down there. They had I want to say, it's a type of, I think it's like a California seaweed or something like that was down there. But a good macroalgae to go in my refugium. The one thing I did change was, there was, for the refugium light, there was this one right here. For this light bulb right here, it was a Lights of America, 120 volts, 60 hertz. I personally, I didn't know if it was going to do a whole lot. So what I did was, I had some money on a card for Home Depot, so I went ahead and bought a really nice floodlight, indoor, outdoor. It won't, if water gets splashed up on it, it won't crack or anything like that. So it's a really big plus. I think it said it was at 12,000 lumens, which is pretty good. Just enough to make that stuff grow. So that, it helps make it grow, and I can take it off and maybe give it to other people. That's the only point of refugium, is to get rid of all the phosphates and nitrates. So this side over here is the stuff coming down from the actual overflow right here. I do have some bubbles, but it's not really making it over to the refugium. I see a couple of bubbles that come right there. But the bubble trap is actually doing its job. I put a heater in there. I shouldn't have to worry about the heat too much. I have it set at a very low setting just in case it does get ridiculously cold. That way nothing will die on me. And I went ahead and for the refugium light, I put a little like a staple right here just enough to hold that light right there, so I can dangle it over top instead of have to clip it on the top bottom. I've heard some really bad stories where the clip actually slides off or goes into the tank, electrocuting everything. So the skimmer is right over here. This is rated up. I think he said it was rated up to like a 250 gallon tank. I'm not entirely sure, but if you look at the top, look. It's doing a really good job. It's pulling a lot of the debris and all the waste out of the water, which is what it's supposed to do. It hasn't really gone haywire. It hasn't really done anything bad, so I'm just keeping an eye on it. I know with all this stuff moving around in the tank that once or maybe twice it's probably gonna overflow. So I just want to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't, and I can empty it and clean it. The one thing I suggest to everyone, and this is almost a must in this hobby, is that thing right there. This right here prevents any water coming back in your tank in case of a power outage. I'm having a brain fart right now, but I can't really think of the name of it. But it's basically, it doesn't allow back pressure. If this pump were to stop working, a natural suction comes that back down from the water that's being released back down, allowing water from up top to be sucked down. And what happens is when that happens, there's a like a valve in here that closes and it doesn't allow anything back down. So it's a must in this hobby, because you definitely don't want your sump overflowing and coming home or waking up to a room full of water. It's just like it's a peace of mind, really. And sorry about my stuttering. I'm trying to think of words. I'm brain farting left and right here. 2 days straight of trying to set this reef up, spending all day. I did do a DIY rock setup video, and I'll have that updated later too. And I did go ahead and brace this for you guys, for myself, so that I won't have to worry about it. So, but everything else seems to be working really good. Besides this cloudiness, that's the only thing that's wrong with it right now. Other than that, this is my setup so far, and I'll go ahead and keep you guys updated. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys have any suggestions, I'm always open to suggestions.